Go.
So it's about time
Go.
for us to do this.
Go.
My son Viste said to talk about what makes Demon Slayer great.
Go.
So we gonna talk about what makes Demon Slayer great.
Definitely gonna talk about it.
Now this video is gonna be longer than it needs to be because of someone. But here we go. What makes Demon Slayer great? Animation.
Ding.
That's it.
Ding.
Animation.
That's number one.
That's it. End the video. This is where the video should be ending.
No. If that was the case, let me just counter your point. Let me just counter your point. If it was just animation, we would have had shows. The same people who did the animation for Demon Slayer would have been pushing them other shows that they did for.
Hey,
one that comes to mind. One that comes to mind is what, bro?
I know, Fate.
Fate, okay. Right. Why is Fate that much successful? I mean, it's successful, but why is it not up there? Why is it not?
Sometimes lightning just strikes.
Why? Oh, sometimes lightning just strikes.
Sometimes lightning
ain't no
just
damn
strikes.
lightning just strike. I'm sorry.
And let's not act
it's not just animation only.
Let's not act like
it gets overshadowed for animation.
Let's not act like Faith ain't like underrated. Like for whatever reason,
it is underrated. That shit is greatness.
Well, for whatever reason, it never got to that
was.
main. I feel the same way I feel about Fate is how I feel about Demon Slayer.
You can't put that in the same.
All right, let's go down. Let's go down the list. For me, the only thing I would call great in Demon Slayer is animation. What else do you think is great in Demon Slayer?
I say they have great world building.
No.
Yes,
they have
do.
good.
They have fucking great world building.
No, I wouldn't call it great. It's good.
It is great. Even the other arcs that's coming up is based on their world building.
Nigga, just because the shit is based on like a district.
Okay. The first district we have right now, right? What? So far, what? It's fucking great, right?
It's good.
It's good. Great. It's fucking great. I ain't read the manga. The manga is done. Know.
This is my whole thing. What stands out to you to have you calling this shit great?
I just said animation.
No. We already get that. Animation is great. You just said the world building is great. So I'm now asking you, my good partner. He need help. Y'all help him.
No, I don't need.
Tell me what makes the world building great if you think that.
Because
what stands out to you? Go ahead, bro.
Boom. All right, boom. So we have Demon Corp and then we have the demons. We know the demons thrive in the night, right? That's when they are their strongest, right? What is their weakness?
Sunlight.
The sunlight. That's already important. That's already established. We know the world, the whole world of Demon Slayer. One of the main important characters or the main important side that helps the show is the demons, and we know that the fucking sunlight has to play a big role or a big part with them having to strive in the night, right?
Yeah.
All right, boom. That's take one right there. Yeah, right?
That's good.
Then we know they have an ancient setting where it's set in like what you call it in Japan. But I know it's during that time that what you call it. You know what I'm saying?
It's during that time.
During that time. During that time.
Once beat.
It don't matter. All we know we have.
Keep going. Right now, you just giving me basic shit.
Ain't no basic shit. We know.
This shit is basic. Every anime have this. Every anime have this.
They're breathing techniques.
Going into power system,
but it links with the fucking world, right?
It does.
All right, thank you.
But that still doesn't make it great. That's still borderline.
But they show how important the fucking shit is.
It is.
All right, then that's my point.
It's still not great. Nothing stands out to this shit to make it great.
That shit stands out. I'm sorry. It just stands out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, you can't tell me it's not that doesn't add to what the show is.
It definitely does.
For fucking other shows I could point out, like I'm not gonna be like, yo, boom. We already know that Demon Slayer have top animation, if not the greatest animation in all of anime.
I think we could give that up.
But at the end of the day, we're not gonna act like their story, their world building, whatever category you have, and they have characters. They might not have wide variety of characters like the mainstream or the other mainstream motherfuckers have, but we know that they have interesting characters and dope ass characters. That's a fact. I rest my case.
They do have, I'll say, interesting. Nah, they got interesting.
They have interesting characters. And they have dope characters.
Yeah, they got.
Like, they don't have to write great characters to be fucking dope ass characters.
Nah, you're right. But my thing is with the characters, is like, I just think Demon Slayer's pace too quick. Like the Tenjin nigga, that even Son Goku, but he obviously season 2 they showed us a little bit more about him. But I'm gonna stay on Tenzin. Like we met the nigga, he just randomly pulled up, tried to kidnap the girls. Nigga, Tanjiro and them took their place. They went on a mission. We found out this nigga Wise is missing, and then like the whole thing is 11 episodes. He's fighting, throwing hands, beautiful fights. Shit is amazing, animation wise at least. But it's like, bro, I don't know this nigga. I don't know much about him. I know the whole samurai thing of like your favorite shit, Dragon Ball Z. Of like, we all know that's not like choreography wise, it's not the best fights. What makes that what makes even One Piece of like, that shit is borderline not trash, but
that shit is passing great.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about. But what make them fights lit, like Luffy versus Rob Lucci, of like, we know Luffy, and then we got a little bit of Rob Lucci and his backstory and shit. So when these niggas throwing hands, you feel them niggas, like you know who was going at it.
I gotta stop you right there.
What?
The Rob Lucci shit, like none of that shit don't stand out to me like his past. It doesn't. It's like it's not that it's detailed, but it doesn't stand out to me.
I would agree with that, but you still have more insight on him. You still feel like, even if it don't have to stand out.
But to be honest though, fucking Uzi shit has more information about his backstory than fucking Rob Lucci. The whole thing I remember fucking Rob Lucci is like he was a kid, he was assassin, and he was the youngest of the master, or whatever the case may be. That's it.
I mean, that's basically all they wanted. It was be the same shit for this nigga. He was a samurai. His clan got
maybe not the. It's probably the same shit. Yeah. The fuck?
That shit, Rob Lucci shit took like maybe just niggas say One Piece pacing is too slow, and I think this is too fast. With Rob Lucci shit, it took a couple episodes, or at least one episode that you got screen time with this nigga. You get like, at least you feel like you know what the fuck this nigga is. You feel how of a badass he is. With this nigga is like, he seems interesting, he's lit, and I wanted to find out more about him. And before I could get that, he's already fighting, lost his hands, and he's out the show. I still feel like I don't know who the fuck he is really. Of like,
you trying to say he's wasted?
No, nigga, he's a good character.
He's a lit character.
He lit. He stands out. Of like, he intrigues me. I'm like, I want to know more about him, and then I don't. So I'm like, it's like when I see him fight, it's like it's a good ass fight. He's throwing hands. That shit look crazy. I'm like, I fuck with this shit. This shit gave me hype, but I'm not super into it because I still am like, it's like two random niggas fighting versus the like when Goku and Vegeta's going at it, and you already know Vegeta a little bit because we just met him and we got a little bit of his backstory, and obviously we know Goku. You see, you feel like you just know these two niggas much better.
I disagree, man. I feel like they give us enough. I mean, if they give us more, that's a extra points and shit.
At least to me, this is why I
just feel like they did enough for me to be like, yo, this nigga, that nigga.
Definitely, I could definitely see that he's that nigga. But
I want to see more of Rengoku because I feel like Rengoku established his connection with fucking Tanjiro better.
Definitely did.
And they did went into his shit a little bit more. Like they give him a whole 7 episodes type shit, special shit. Yeah. But I get it. Whatever.
And I'm curious to see where they go with Tanjiro's dad. I'm expecting him to have some type of training with. I mean, Rengoku's dad. I'm expecting him to have some
That's
some kind of training with Tanjiro in the future.
Because he came to his senses and shit. He stopped drinking and shit. I just feel like a lot of people, mainly you, like you just look at the animation, right? And you just be like, yo, yeah, that's it. That's the story. That's your show right there. The animation.
I'm sorry. I looked at everything. I broke it down.
It has great fucking background music. It has fucking great fights.
It does.
The characters are interesting. And it has that suspense that has me like, yo, you want to find out like these little information, like, okay, what? Not find out like the dude with the blue flower, like the main dude, Michael Jackson. I call him Michael Jackson, but we all know he's Muzan. But I call him Michael Jackson because nigga look like Michael Jackson.
He does.
But anyway, when he sent out the upper 3 to go and get the flower. I don't know. We know what it's about, but it's a particular flower. But I reference it to the the certain flowers that keep them at bay. What's it called? The other flower. It's like more pinkish or whatever, or purple. I don't know what it is. But like we know that is their one of their weaknesses. But what is this Blue 5? That's what I'm saying. Like it has those.
Yeah, it definitely got little nuggets in there.
Nuggets in there, like you want to find out what the fuck moves.
But my whole thing with Demon Slayer is like, I just don't get it. It's like, there's nothing wrong with the show. It's not like I've watched other shows, and I'm like, this is not particularly a good show. It's like it's whatever, cool. I watch this shit, and I'm like, this shit is fire. This is a good show, but great, GOAT, top 5, all this other shit y'all talking about. I just don't get it. I just no.
As for just show, man, if we talking about greatest of all time, that's different. But just strictly the best.
No,
I feel like it's
bro,
top 10, bro.
That's mad disrespectful.
I feel like it's top 10.
That's mad disrespectful to so many other animes.
It's literally the leading runner right now, bro.
Then
go decade by decade. I'm betting you Demon Slayer is ruling this decade. Going right now. It's ruling this decade.
But my whole thing is, bro, is like, maybe I'm just missing something in this shit. It's like,
definitely you are, bro.
I don't think it's a great, I think it's a good anime. I think it's fun. There's nothing that for me to point to this shit to be like, yo, this shit is like great. Bro. Everything they do to me is good. Everything it's good.
You're describing fucking Fairy Tail right now. When I hear you say that shit, it's fun. And all this shit, like you literally describing Fairy Tail. That's what comes in my mind, bro. When you describe,
I'm not even gonna hold you. I put it over Fairy Tail because it has better writing, but I think that's the realm it belongs in right now.
Nah,
that's the realm.
It's not in that realm. It's definitely in that fucking realm of Attack on Titan.
No, no, it is yes, not, bro.
Maybe not writing specifically, but in that realm, yes. Like
for me,
it gives off that. It's the eye test, bro. It definitely
the eye test fucking lies all the time.
Nah, bro. It has the emotional appeal. It has a little
little
bit of darkness in there, a little bit of darkness type shit. Nigga cut his head off and shit.
That's another thing. If you a Gore, if you a Seinen fan, that shit would be great.
That's what I'm saying.
You got like, the animation and these niggas.
That's what I'm saying. When you say fun, it's like no.
No. I'm just like that's the feeling I get. Like when I'm watching Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece. Attack on Titan, the greats. It's like I'm like this shit. It's something, and that shit hits. I'm like, nah, these niggas is on fire. I haven't gotten that. No, if I'm rating Demon Slayer on everything they do, I think like everything is like a 7 out of 10.
Nah.
Like they have good characters. They have interesting characters that I want to know more about. But none of these niggas, I could be like, yo, this nigga is great, and here's why. Son Goku, that nigga, he's interesting. He got that personality. That nigga funny. You was doing the same shit the last video, nigga. You did the same shit the last video, but Ren Goku, that nigga pulls up. He's delicious,
funny,
delicious,
funny.
Yeah, he funny. I'm like, alright, this nigga intrigues me. Had a boss ass fight, went out
fucking
crazy.
Goated.
Low-key, a little bit, they gave him a little bit of the white bear treatment of after this nigga
it
got
really
fucked
did.
up.
It really did.
He's like, come here, little niggas, let me give y'all
like,
one last word before I go. I'm like, okay, I'll fuck with this nigga. This nigga, and then he died. That's okay, I think Rengoku's a great character because he died. Like, he didn't get to continue his shit. For what we got, I actually felt his shit, and they added to it with his dad and his brother and all that shit, and they build it up. I'm like, okay, I give you that. That's
some good ass rating.
Yeah, that shit was great. The new Tenzin nigga, he's good. He's interesting. I'm like, ooh, this nigga got 3 wives. He was a samurai. His last name was like Uzu. I'm like, that's a little Naruto with the Uzumaki. He's a fucking I'm saying samurai.
I call him
shinobi. He a little shinobi, but he got the Uzi. It sound like Uzumaki shit going on. I'm like, I want to see more of this nigga. I want to like, who is he? They gave us a quick ass backstory. It was good. It's like nothing wrong. It's nothing bad, but it was good.
I do agree. It was.
I'm not gonna come to you and be like, yo, this shit was fire. This shit
was quick.
Stands out. Everything, no, nigga, it was good. Everything they do is good.
I feel if they was going for the 25 episodes route, they probably would have.
It would have been.
It would have been probably better.
I think they pacing is a little bit too fast.
Yeah,
at least for me.
OD,
maybe it's maybe
that shit ended fast.
Maybe
bro.
it's just me.
I left one and more. I ain't gonna lie. I left one.
Exactly. I'm like, maybe it's just me because I don't know. Maybe it's just the One Piece fan. I like a little longer, more expanded upon story. The shit just feels too fast. It feels too fast.
Listen, man. It's up there. That's all I'm saying. It's definitely up there. It's not in the
Like the
tier of
first
fucking fairy
season
tale.
started, and then it started off with the goose chase with them hunting down the demon, and the Tanjiro's and Zenitsu, Inosuke, fucking in the houses dressing up as girls. I like that shit. I was fucking with the shit. I'm like, yeah, it's funny, and they got the little goose chase going on, adding to the story and the build up to the fight that was going to eventually come. And what they did with it, I'm like, it was good. See, it was like I thought it was gonna do more. Or like I expected something more. I'm not saying it was bad. There's nothing. I've never seen anything. Maybe Inosuke not dying. I'm like, that shit a little weird. But like everything about the shit when I'm watching it and I'm breaking it down afterwards of like how they did it, it's all good. Nothing stands out for me to be like, this shit is great. For me to put it up there where y'all niggas put it. Y'all niggas.
Yeah. I know that you gon' say 'cause you need something real.